Oh, I knew I should have done this, or I knew I should have done that. Why didn't I listen to my gut feel? That was your intuition, and it is always talking to you. Hello everyone, I'm Olga, the Asia Pacific trainer here at Yes Supply, and I'm so excited to present an overview to meditation, especially for those that haven't practiced before. So it is a way of life for me, so I'm absolutely loving the idea of sharing with you what I have learned. There are currently about 2,000 studies that have found that meditation literally changes your life. It improves your work, happiness, sex life, anxiety, your sleep. It makes you better at life. So you are at the top of your game. It's really important to remember that we don't meditate to get better at meditation. We meditate to get better at life. So often people will say they're too busy to meditate. You are never too busy. Athletes, CEOs, serious actors, they all meditate to make sure that they are at the top of their game, because meditation makes your mind sharp. You're thinking clearer and you are focused. So when a situation or challenge does come up, you are focused enough to control any emotion or stress and deal with it quickly and calmly. But most people have all these preconceived ideas about what meditation is. They think it's like a trance, or that you have to completely empty your mind of any thoughts. And that just doesn't work in our modern busy lifestyles. And it might work for a monk who has all the time in the world to go sit in a cave for 6 months and not think and become enlightened. But not for us. And some people also think that they need their stress and that it drives them. But stress actually makes us a little foolish, and I'll explain why. But not only that, it also accounts for about 60% of the reasons as to why people will visit doctors or get sick. We need to understand what happens to our bodies when we're in a stressful situation. So when we're stressed or in fear, our body is flooded with cortisol and adrenaline, and our frontal lobe actually shuts down. This is the same response that we had since we were cavemen, when our body had to go into fight or flight mode. You know, when we were out hunting and gathering and we were about to be attacked by a saber-toothed tiger, it was our defense mechanism. And it literally hasn't changed since then. Our body is also flooded with an acid to shut down our digestion and immune systems, because it thinks it needs the energy to run away or to fight the tiger. And that was great when we lived in fear of being attacked by a tiger. But it doesn't really help us today when something goes wrong at work or in our personal lives. And this is why, you know, when initially something goes wrong and you have a really bad reaction, or you freak out and you don't handle something very well, and then way later, after all those chemicals have left the body, you're suddenly fully capable of analyzing the situation thoroughly and everything the other person said. And that's why you can come up with all the cool comebacks that you wish you came up with at the time. Don't you hate that? So there are two other main reasons as why you should meditate. One is that the breathing exercises strengthen and thicken the corpus callosum, which is like this really fatty bit of tissue that joins the left and right side of the brain. And when you do that, your logical and creative sides come together, and you can deal with anything you face in a state of calm, instead of freaking out in the first instance and then later thinking about all the cool comebacks. And sometimes stops us from regretting the way we handled something. It also gives your body a deep rest. So especially for people that don't sleep properly, you get a deep rest during meditation, and then you get a lot more done, a lot more efficiently. And because you expend all that energy, you sleep better at night. So it is recommended that you meditate first thing in the morning or as early as possible during the day, because it floods your body with dopamine and serotonin and all the beautiful feel-good chemicals. And then it gives you this burst of energy and allows all your creative ideas to come flowing. There's also a big bonus if you're a little bit more spiritual. Because you are generally calmer, it connects you to and strengthens your intuition, which is your compass in life. You know, when you have a gut feel about something or an initial thought, but then the worry and overthinking starts, right? But what if this? And what if that? And what if I hurt this person or let down that person? And then when a week later or a month later, you always end up saying to yourself, oh, I knew I should have done this, or I knew I should have done that. Why didn't I listen to my gut feel? That was your intuition, and it is always talking to you. It's guidance when you kind of shut up the overthinking brain and you tune into it. It is never wrong. Okay, so that is just a really quick overview of some of the benefits of meditation, and I hope you have found it useful. If you do have any questions, please feel free to pop them in the comment section below and we will definitely answer them for you. If you have enjoyed this video, please also like and subscribe. Your support will be so much appreciated, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.